Come on, plastic, where did you go? Right behind me. Dang it, where did you go? Oh, here we go. We'll use this one here. Take a piece of plastic. And let's use this here. And depending on what side you like, I like this side better right now. So you pick this up and just place it there. And you want to get the circumference of the actual paw. Maybe you want to indicate where the toes separate. And that's just a regular felt tip, fine point marker amusement now. We're going to flip this. I'm going to line it up the best way we possibly can here. In fact, you know what? Sorry about that, folks. Let me do something different. Just line it up. And I want a reference point as to where the actual one is located. So they end up pointing in the same direction. Because I don't want one pointing more than the other. As I stated earlier, if you look at your dogs, technically they're not pigeon-toed like this here. They're either straight or slightly out. Okay, now let's flip this baby. That's where it's at. And this is what I want. Okay, according to this here, my toe should be right here, separation. Should have another separation here. And the last one right here. And according to this here, I probably need to remove a tad here. I'm going to remove till I see my actual outline. Maybe my head's not blocking the camera. These tools are wooden tools, real cheap ones. They're basically made for ceramic, but they come in handy. They work much better with softer clay. This clay is pretty tough, so I will end up breaking the tips off after a while. The constant friction back and forth, bent. And on this side here, I need to add some width to it. Let me see, turn this around so you guys can see it. I kind of put a stop here at my tape so the lazy Susan doesn't move around too much and we don't lose our point. Okay. Let's move this camera and give you guys a better view here. Alright, you can tell right in that section I got to fill in right there. So let's fill that in. When you handle this clay, the body heat, your body heat being generated from your hands will soften up the clay for you. And it gets put on easily. It adheres well to the main body of the clay. Okay, there we go, that's not bad there. Get rid of this here. Now I'm going to go back to using my left and right hand to feel for thickness. that soft. Adjust the camera. Sorry guys, that was my elbow. Okay, now this doesn't look right to me now. For some reason, something's not right, even though we have the same thickness. It might be that the upper part here where it joins, it's not correct. So let's see, let's take a couple of swipes here. This has too much body. And those that have dogs that tend to wrinkle up here where the paw and the leg meet, you could add lines like this here and then work it out where you apply some kind of a solution, either thinner, turpentine, turpenoid, to soften it up and soften up or blend everything together there, and you get a nice look of wrinkles there. Or you could get clay, make little swabs here, just put them on there, come back with a different tool and just kind of blend everything together, and again go back and apply your wash with that turpenoids or thinner, whatever you want to use with your clay. Since this is an oil-based clay, we use an oil-based product to smooth it out. Had this been a water-based clay, we would be using water. But anyhow, you get the idea there. And just work it. Since these dogs don't seem to have a wrinkle there, we'll remove that. And the dew claws. Some breeds have larger dew claws than others. In fact, some breeds, for whatever purpose, they remove the dew claws. I have a tendency not to enunciate correctly, so once in a while I'll catch myself. It's Duke claws. My wife says I'm lazy. She'll say enunciate. Okay. Let me back this up a little now. Let me look back there, see if anybody else wrote anything else. Hey, Alberto, are you there? I see you logged in, but you're probably still having breakfast. Alberto's one of my buddies. He was down here in Southern California, and I guess a year and a half ago he moved up to San Francisco, and there he's attending a art academy. I don't recall the name of the academy, but it's not too far from Fisherman's Wharf. Now, looking at the front section of this dog here, I do not know which side now I like best. It's going to be up to the breeders to let me know which is correct. I may have to correct both sides, but for now, they look to be passable, both sides. It all depends what kind of legs they want showing. And here I'm using, again, my right, I'm just using it as a feel. My left, I'm applying more pressure. As I'm applying pressure, I'm creating friction, and that'll warm up the clay and allow it to move. Here, it seems like I got too much.